the first sojourners in the Bible, as we talk about in the book, were Abraham and Sarah. And they had a sojourning faith. I mean, God tells them to leave everything and to go to a place that he promised them. They had never been there, didn't know where he was going. And God says to him, Lech lecha, go. And Abraham sojourns in the land, but in his generation, he never fully possessed it. But what's interesting is that the call to Abraham to leave everything begins with the words Lech lecha, and that was the first of 10 tests Abraham went through. And the last test was offering Isaac upon the altar. I mean, take your son, your only begotten son, whom you love. And that test begins with the same words, Lech lecha, go. And so what's this connection in sojourning faith? Sojourning faith, the first time God calls Abraham, he's saying to Abraham, will you give me your past? Will you leave everything that you know behind to follow me and to believe me for the promise? And then he tells the last test, offer Isaac with those same words. Well, offering Isaac represented the future. Everything, God promises, this is the child of promise. And everything is based on Abraham having children. And God is saying, okay, you've given me your past, but will you trust me with your future? Do you have a sojourning faith that's willing to lay down the thing you love the most, the thing that you waited so many years, the thing that seemed like a miracle? And Abraham was willing to do it. And ultimately he looks up, and sojourning faith always looks up, and he sees an angel, and the angel says, there's a ram caught in the thicket. Don't offer your son Isaac. And God always has a ram in the bush for us. He always has a provision for us. It might seem delayed. It might wait to the last moment where it seems like the promise is going to die. But we have to have faith to believe that God is there. He sees and he'll provide.